Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. In today's reading, we're going to take a peek into the next months because we are entering a time or a period of mighty shifts, unexpected twists and turns, major endings, grand beginnings. And we can see this reflected in astrology, mainly by the position and the aspects of Pluto and Uranus. But according to astrology, I also want to share that nothing has power over you unless you give it power. Astrology is a tool. It's not something that rules you. It's a very good tool to get a feel into what are the energies that are present in the collective, what are my own placements in my chart, which can help you to navigate through your life. It can help you to understand yourself better. It can help you to navigate through your own life. And it can also help you to navigate through whatever is happening in the world. But again, it's a tool. So be careful to don't let astrology rule you. Don't give it the power of having control over you. Use it as a tool for navigation. So the next month's gonna be very interesting. Very interesting. There is a major cycle that is ending that started in 2008. Major karmic lessons learned, major karmic cycles that are closing out and that are opening up something completely new. It might also feel a challenging time. Old behavior, old situations, old programs, old people that are showing up again. And altogether, it's about putting into practice everything that you have learned, everything that you have gained since 2008. Do your utmost best to put that into practice. Also look at yourself. How much have you changed? How different do you react now on these situations? And acknowledge yourself for it also. And whenever you get triggered, whenever you slip into old behavior or anything old that you said no to already, when you slip, when you go back in there, forgive yourself. Always come back to forgiveness. And know that something big is closing out here. And something new, very fresh, is opening up for all of us. So in today's reading, we're gonna take a dive into what wants to close out for you and what wants to open up for you. We're also going to look into the challenges and the opportunities, I wanted to say, but every challenge is also an opportunity if you choose to look at it like that. But more so, what can feel like a test or what can feel like a challenge, and what is more of an experience of a blessing in your life. So if you are interested in that, I will see you in your reading. Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Whomever chose pile 1, I have a message for you. For you, pile 1, let's first take a look at what wants to close out for you and what wants to begin for you. The Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. I want to clarify here this Ten of Pentacles, because this is what wants to close out for you. What I mainly feel in here, the first message here is overall what wants to close out and what wants to begin is the flow of money, the flow of abundance. But I want to clarify first this Ten of Pentacles in the position of what wants to close out here. Something that feels stuck, I hear. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Thank you. Six of Wands with Temperance. Forgive me for taking my time, but I'm trying to fully grasp your message here. The energy of this overall is very positive. Six of Wands also with Temperance. This is healing and balance also according to success. So what I feel here for most of you, pile one, is an excess in trying to reach for abundance, trying to reach for material success, trying to reach for material things. And this wants to end this feeling of working so hard, trying so hard to be successful, trying so hard to find a balance also. And what is new here is movement in there, a change of direction according to success, a change of direction according to the material world, your perspective on the material world, how you handle in the material world, how you act in there. The Emperor also. What is also in here, what wants to shift here for you, is the Emperor with the Three of Pentacles. See, with the Devil under there and conflict. It's you trying to be in control of. You trying to be in control of. You trying very hard to control everything, to control your material world. And this wants to end out because it's toxic. It's not helping you. The Devil with the Five of Wands, it's conflict, it's toxicity, it's something that is holding you imprisoned, and it's some kind of behavior I need to be in control of. And what is switching here is it's a healing of, it's a different perspective, it's a balance that wants to come through here for you. It's very possible that since 2008 you have been struggling to make ends meet, or to build something, to build a career, to be able to feel successful, to feel abundant. That is a possibility. It's also a possibility that there was too much abundance, or there was a lot of abundance, but um, it went ten koste van. Um, you sacrificed your health for this. You sacrificed your balance, your inner peace for this. So trying too hard, trying to be in control of. And it wants to change around. This cycle really wants to close out. With the Three of Pentacles also there is this big invitation in here of with temperance, of instead of you trying so hard, instead of you being that emperor, trying to control everything, you call in your guidance. You learn to call in your guidance, to learn to trust, also to learn to have faith, which then makes place for this healing and this balance that you are so your soul is longing for balance. Your soul is longing for this energy, balance, peace, inner peace. And your soul also wants to feel supported, and this reaching for, this striving for, wants to end for you here. And it wants to be replaced with the Knight of Pentacles, the energy of the Knight of Pentacles, which is slow and steady, wins the race. It's an energy that is very stable. It's an energy, it's a movement, but it's a movement that it looks around. It looks at everything. It makes decisions from a peaceful place. It's a knight, and it's an energy that is building a very solid base. So nothing in excess, I also feel in here. Where before there was this striving for success, excess, there is now this beautiful balance that wants to come in for you. And I feel for you, pile one, it's very possible that your Pluto or your Capricorn is connected to your second or your eighth house here, which is the house of money, also maybe with the 10th house, the house of career, which has caused a lot of difficulties, a lot of challenges, a lot of struggles, a lot of tests here for you. But again, it wants to switch. It wants to switch to this stable, peaceful, peaceful, also in the sense of there is no rush. I can take the time to look at everything and to make choices that are really coming from the right place. There is time enough. I know that everything is moving. I know that everything is growing, and I don't have to take any risks. I don't have to calculate. I can just go with the flow that is already moving. So this is your new energy. And it feels here from striving to living. There is so much more space to actually enjoy the abundance that is around you, because I do see abundance, which is already or the abundance that is already there where you are right now. But despite your own health, your own inner peace, if not, then it was the trying to reach that. But this new beginning that wants to open up for you is a place where you have the time and space to breathe, you have the time and the space to enjoy, you have the time and the space to enjoy, to yeah, to actually enjoy the abundance that is there. Where before the result was the only thing that you could see in a sense. And it was very difficult to be able to enjoy that. So that is a very beautiful shift here. It's a shift in perspective also. And it's a shift in the space that has been given to you here. The space that has been given to you here, and the space that you also allow yourself to take, which is not really there in this first energy, the energy that wants to close out. There is very little space to just be and enjoy, which is very different in what is new here. And it's the the speed that is very highlighted also in here, where the Ten of Pentacles is, it's kind of chaotic also in here. It's chaotic and it's fast and it's a lot. While the Knight of Pentacles is this, it's slow. It's slow, but it's very pleasant slow. It also feels very stable and very secure. Okay, let's see for you, pile one, your what might feel like a test, what might feel challenging for you during these next months. Thank you. Forgiveness. Okay, so a situation, forgiveness and pride, which comes a little bit together here. Forgiveness and pride. What I feel in here, there is a situation that is coming from the past. For most of you, it's a situation that is re-entering your life from the past, or it's a new situation with the same energy from the past. And you are really been invited here to put your pride aside and to forgive this situation, to find a place of forgiveness towards self, towards others. And the forgiveness in here is really the invitation of looking upon this situation with the eyes of compassion for the self or for any other. We can only act harmful if we are hurt within. And that counts for ourselves and that counts for any other. Nothing has ever been done to you. People are playing out their own unconscious beliefs, their own unconscious programs, patterns, pain, trauma, hurt. Everybody lives in their own universe, and we are projecting outwards. So whatever the situation, whatever you feel, any situation, people, situation, circumstance, anything that happens to you, that triggers you, it's not that the people, the situation, or the circumstance does anything to you. It's about what do you feel with that situation? What does it trigger within you? And whatever it triggers within you is your responsibility to deal with. So the forgiveness in here also is to set yourself free from something that you are carrying with you as being a backpack. Spirit is inviting you to forgive something here. So within these 3 months, a situation might show up for you that asks for your forgiveness and also asks to put your pride aside, which is looking into that situation from the eyes of truth, looking into that situation from a place of compassion, from a place of love, from a place of peace, from a place of understanding, and from a place of wanting to set yourself free. Because whatever this situation is, it does not want to come with you into your new beginning. It wants to be released. It wants to be forgiven. And if you don't, because you have free will to choose, we have free will to choose. If you choose not to forgive this situation, it will just show up in a similar way up until the moment that you choose to forgive this person. Let me get a little bit of clarification in here. What is this about? Judgment. You're being called also to do this. This is something that you feel already, and it's something that is causing your purpose to delay or to be less clear, to feel more heavy than it should be. So the forgiveness is a way to set yourself free. I said that already, but I'm going to repeat it. It's a way to set yourself free, to make yourself more light. It's any situation, any anger, resentment, guilt, blame, shame, anything we hold on to is an energetic backpack. And we are leaking energy there. And judgment is here, so it's calling you to let this go. You feel that already, that you have to let this go, but it's also connected to what you are supposed to do here. Forgive this situation and step into your highest potential. And in that highest potential, you want to be as light as possible. The Queen of Cups, the Lovers, and the High Priestess. Major also. Major, major, major. 3 major arcanas here with the Queen of Cups. So it's something big. And for most of you, this is a situation that is connected with a love relationship. A partner, an ex-partner, an ex-spouse, the father or the mother of your children, someone that you shared a love relationship with. Share or shared. There are a lot of feelings involved in this situation. With the Queen of Cups, there is a lot of flow of feelings. But you are also been invited to be mature in your feelings and to, with judgment, with the High Priestess, with the Lovers, it's a major choice, but it's also a choice that comes from the highest possible perspective. A choice that is made and inspired by your guidance also, received by you, what would love do in this situation? What is the highest possible choice you can make within this situation? And also understand that any judgment you carry upon anybody else is a judgment toward yourself, meaning you will carry the consequences of that, despite the behavior. I don't say that any behavior that is harmful should be denied, but it's about seeing the divine through any behavior. Because again, any harmful behavior comes from a place of pain. It comes from a place where someone is identified with their trauma, with their pain, and they are playing that out. They are projecting that out. We are projecting that outwards or inwards. We can also project that upon ourselves by self-harm. The Ten of Pentacles is coming through here. So for some, this is also a situation where you are in relationship with someone, and this relationship, in a sense, is materially very stable. But you are being called to end that stability if it's not for the right reasons. You are being asked to listen to your intuition, to listen to your higher guidance, which is both of them here. Knight of Pentacles is there again. Listen to your intuition, listen to your higher guidance, and follow up on that guidance. You are being invited here to make a major choice, which is also the Lovers. Yes, it's a love connection, meaning there is a strong bond between you two. Someone that is near and dear to your heart, or has been near and dear to your heart, or someone that you feel a strong connection with. But something needs to be forgiven, that or this relationship can change into a relationship that will stay in your life that is of a healthy nature, or to step away from this situation. So that is for you, pile one, what might be difficult for you, what might feel as a test during these next months, is letting go of a specific stability and forgiving this situation, this person, this circumstance. What is the blessing here for you in the next months? What wants to come through as being the blessing? Thank you. Inspirational creation. Very beautiful energy here. Inspirational creation. The main energy I feel with this, also with the Knight of Pentacles, this feels like a new project, something completely new, where you feel you can express yourself fully. There is also a very beautiful balance. This temperance energy is coming back in here also. A very beautiful balance and interaction with you and the elements. Your innovation, your inspiration, something that is of a very innovative nature, That is, it feels like a divine inspiration also. I feel I want to read the book for this. Inspirational creation. Let's see. Inspirational creation resonates to magical celestial creation. This sacred ray combines the utilization of ether, air, earth, water, and ice to cohesively join with the wisdom and mastery of the spirit of creativity. It attunes the soul to advanced vibratory frequencies of inspired vision and initiates higher octaves of innovation. Create, create, create. You are or will be receiving an influx of creative influences in your life. Look to existing creative projects that need renewed energy or create something new. All the elements are supporting you right now to embrace your highly imaginative, magical self. Your creations could be tangible or ideas. Whatever you wish to invent, it is a good time to allow your creative juices to explore and to flourish. You are the alchemist of your own reality. So again here for you, pile 1, this is a situation coming back here to the Ten of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles. This might also be a job or any situation that you felt stable in before, but you didn't have the freedom to express yourself. And this it wants to end. It wants to be closed out. You are being the new beginning here, and the blessing that is in here is that you will be able, or you have the opportunity to be able to fully express yourself in the way that your soul is longing for. And with the energy of the Knight of Pentacles, there is nothing to worry about because it's a very stable energy. It's an energy and an environment that offers you the opportunity to explore, to innovate, to create, to be you. There is enough space to do all that and to allow these projects of you that are brewing there. They are present within you, to allow them to come to full fruition here. And this is really your soul that is dancing and being grateful to just be able to be you. And being fully supported, feeling fully supported in there, in all ways. Desculpa. Forgive me for the loud sound. I forgot. It was on the table. Let me get here one more um, animal spirit here for you to guide you through. Thank you. To the buffalo and the frog, which is again this very beautiful energy of abundance that is coming through here. The buffalo is abundance, it's strength, it's this it's a very divine force also, and it's very gentle also. It speaks about faith and trust and the knowingness that nothing is too big to handle. But it's abundance also. Spirit of buffalo brings a very big message of abundance, and that is what I feel in here with the frog also. The frog is healing, it's cleansing, it's clearing out, it's medicine. And this is what wants to come through here for you during the next 3 months or during the next months. There is a cleansing that wants to happen. There is a purification that wants to happen. And there is an energy of abundance, of um, reaching abundance through striving that wants to end out, and it wants to be changed into an energy of ease and flow, inner peace, and an energy where you can fully be yourself. So, cleansing out of that old perspective of I need to be in control, I have to, I have to, I have to, and there is no time to live. There is no time to enjoy. This wants to be healed. This wants to be cleansed out and wants to be changed, alchemized, reborn into true abundance, which is a place of peace. It's a place of trust. It's a place of feeling safe, feeling secure, feeling supported by life, by the divine, by yourself, by your surroundings, by your guidance. And again, this place where you can just fully be you and express you in your highest form, whatever that means for you. This, I just want to be me, whatever that is for you. This is what wants to come in for you. This is what wants to close out and come in anew. So the guidance, I also feel called here to the guidance according the frog. What to do during these months here. If you feel challenged, just understand and know that you are cleansing. You are transforming, something is ending out, and something new wants to be reborn here. If you come from out, connect with the spirit of the frog, or look through this, look at this through the eyes of the frog, the spirit of frog, then know whenever it feels like you want to be in control, you have to strive, you have to work very hard to reach something. Be aware that this is closing out and learn to say goodbye to that energy. Whenever you feel the ease and the possibility to enjoy yourself, your surroundings, your time, your space, your abundance, whenever you are in that experience of I can enjoy this, then be grateful for that, and also know that that is your new cycle that is speaking through, and welcome that in. So say goodbye to the striving and welcome in the living and the joy of living, the joy of being you. Okay, my dear beautiful pile one, this is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope this was helpful, and I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one. Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Whomever chose pile 2, I have a message for you. We're gonna start here, pile 2, with seeing what wants to end out for you and what wants to begin here for you. Together. There is an energy already here present of being very aware of creating your own reality. by choosing the right perspective. So let's see what wants to come through here, or what wants to end out for you. The Ace of Swords with the Seven of Swords. And what wants to begin for you is strength and balance. What wants to end out for you? And what wants to begin for you? The main thing that I feel in here, pile 2, already, is what wants to end for you is chaos. Chaos and overwhelm, overload, deceit, deception, illusion. Boredom is also in there, which is a double energy here. It's like an overwhelm, and in the same time there is a boredom in here. So an overwhelm in a sense of what needs to be done, what happens in front of you, and then in the same time your soul in a sense that feels bored because it has no space to play, because too much is happening, too much is asking your attention, and this wants to close out. The energy of your new energy here is such a different vibe. This is beauty, this is purity, this is clarity, this is what also wants to end out with you is certain things that you are very crystal clear about. Enough. No more of this. I am done with that. If you have this feeling about something or more things, more situations, it wants to end. That is coming through very strong here. I have enough of this. I am so done with it. And it's crystal clear for you. And then this new energy, there is also a clarity, but it's of such a different vibration here. There is a beauty in here. There is an energy of health also very present. Anything that is healthy. There is an energy of harmony. There is an energy of balance. There is an energy of creativity, of dancing through life. This also came through in pile 1. We all want to dance, all of us. We want to dance. We want to dance again. It's been tough for all of us. We want to dance again, and this is here. Life is inviting you to dance in your new energy. To dance, to fly, to dive, to run, to swim, to sing, to express. From a place of balance, from a place of strength also, regained strength, regained courage, regained confidence in yourself. Being in awe about life and about yourself also. And there is also a very clear image and feeling and experience of what you are not anymore. You can look upon your past self in this newness that wants to come in for you. You can look up on your past self, your past identity, your past life, and you can look at it from a distance and see very clearly how far you are from what you were in a very positive way. You can also very clearly see how trapped and how limited you were in your past life, position, identity. You are free from self imposed prisons, according to yourself. And you very clearly see that. You see that, you experience that, and you are also very grateful for that. And that gratitude is also enhancing your experience of freedom, your experience of gratitude, your experience of yourself, what you've been through, what you've struggled through, what you've learned, the knowledge gained, the wisdom that you have access to now, and how you can also express yourself in there. There is a very clear integration of your past life. Beautiful energy. Okay, my dear beautiful pile 2, let's see what might be challenging here for you during the next months. What might still feel like a test, or what might feel like challenges, which again are always opportunities, depending how you choose to perceive them. What is challenging here? What are the difficulties that might show up for my pile 2 here? 1, honesty. So, my dear beautiful pile 2, you might be challenged in honesty. And this can come from yourself, this can come from others, but certain situations where you are being invited to get out of your comfort zone and to be fully honest, to speak your truth towards others. I mainly feel here towards others because for you there is this clarity that is very present where you are now. If that is not the case, you are being invited to be very honest with yourself. Also in this very strong feeling that is coming through here for you with, I am so done with this. It feels so honest towards yourself. So if you don't have that yet, you will get that feeling if you are completely and fully honest with yourself. But again, for most of you, I feel there is something challenging here about someone else that is not completely honest to you. But I want to dive a little bit deeper in there. What is this about? Also, for some, this is really about having the courage to fully express yourself in your full truth towards others. To allow yourself to speak everything you want to speak. to say everything that wants to be said. And this might feel scary. It might scare you to do that. It might also be what I said here, this so strong feeling that is coming here for you with, I am so done with it. And then it can be a situation where you are still involved in, and you say like, I am done with this, but then also there comes this wants to end out, this wants to close out. So there also has to be the speaking out of, I am done with this, and then also taking the action to close out, to end or let the situation end. Nine of Swords, Two of Wands, with the King of Wands. Pile 2. What might be challenging here for you, what might feel like a test here for you, is facing your fears here with the Nine of Swords. Facing your fears and being very honest about what's, I hear it scares the hell out of me. What is it that scares the hell out of you? And being very honest in there, and towards your guidance or towards the people that you trust, like, here am I, this really scares me. And there are more meanings in there, but that is for sure something that is coming through already very strong, that you are very honest in the fact of what is scaring you, what are your fears, and also honestly look at them, seeing that they are there, but then also in the same time knowing that they do not really have power over you, because it's a lot of mind activity. Fears are not real, but they feel real. They can feel real. But it's the mind, it's the ego that is trying to create worst case scenarios, and that also a lot of times hold you stuck somewhere. But again, there is an invitation in here to be honest about your fears, about what scares you. What is it that scares the hell out of you? What is that? And then with the Two of Wands here and the King of Wands, in the position of something that feels like a test, or something that feels like a challenge, is here, I am so done with this, and I want to plan ahead. I want to see my possibilities, but I can't see them yet. I can't see them yet, and I can't put myself in the position where I can act. And it's very frustrating. It even might cause more fears and more worries and nightmares about, will I ever get out of this? But also here with honesty, it's this cycle wants to end out. This cycle wants to close out. So the honesty in here also is the truth of knowing that this cycle is gonna end. It's gonna close out. So the fears are not necessary. When they are there, I don't say deny them. Hold space for it, breathe through it, but also know that that is the mind that is trying to trick you. Because in essence, nothing can truly harm you. And know this cycle where you really feel enough is closing out. It is closing out, but during the next months, it might feel challenging. And these fears, maybe also fears that you didn't felt in a long time, might show up again. And what you do with that then is know that the time where you can see and plan ahead is coming. The time where you can move and act is coming. Trust. You have to trust in that. There is a very, very beautiful energy that wants to open up for you. A very different timeline here for you, where you will be able to act. So whenever the frustration, the fears, the worries, the doubts, the frustration, whenever that rises, come back to honesty, which is truth also. The truth of knowing that this is ending out. And also look at yourself. Look at yourself how far you have come. When the fears rise, when the worries rise, how different do you act on them now? How different do you handle yourself when the fears rise, when the worries come? You, you see how different you are, and then you acknowledge yourself, how much you've grown, which is again what came through already, this in this new cycle that wants to open up for you here. There is a very clear image on what you were before. So also according to fears and worries, how different do you handle them now? How fast do you come back to center? So whenever it's difficult, also remind yourself to look at that. How far have you come? How different do you handle these situations? How different do you handle the frustration that you are still in the void and can't see where to go, that you feel limited in your actions? How different are you? And acknowledge yourself for that. And again, know that a very new and very different energy wants to open up for you. Let me see here the blessing for you, pile 2. Blessings that want to align with you during these next months. What is there for you? This one. Vitality, stability. 33 coming through here again. Vitality, stability, and survival and fearful is also in here. What I feel with that is the shift also. The blessing in here is also the balancing out from the unhealthy expression of anything that is connected with the root chakra, and making that healthy. Coming to a healthy experience of what the root chakra is about, which is stability. Stability, vitality, feeling grounded, feeling rooted, feeling safe, feeling secure, which is very much present in this new energy here. So also you, pile 2, you're gonna get through the next months, you're gonna get peaks of this new life that wants to open up for you. So whenever you feel them peaking, be grateful and know also that This is your new energy. This is your new life that is peeking through for you. I want to read this root portal. I also feel for you, pile 2, that number 33 is very significant for you. Which is also, Ascended Masters are also coming through with 33 here. In the first place, I feel with this 33 that it's also a sign that your guidance wants to give to you whenever it's tough the next months. Whenever you have tough moments, number 33 has a significant meaning for you. And also, Ascended Masters are very connected with the number 33. So if you feel drawn to specific Ascended Masters, follow that guidance, follow that drive, because there is something in there. Whenever you feel that there is something in there for you that is helpful, wherever you are in that specific moment. The root portal. Primal grounding forces connects us with the earth and our tribal beliefs. The root or base chakra is the basis of our energy system, and it regulates physical harmony and mental and emotional energies of stability, security, and sensuality. Our connection runs deeply within Mother Earth, and we must remember to honor the roots that flow into the ground, keeping us connected and stable. Your vital energy, your chi or immune system may be depleted, and you need to regain strength by engaging in grounding exercises and or reconnecting to Gaia. You need to stabilize your energy and become grounded. You're always fully supported. All your needs are taken care of. Know this. Don't let yourself succumb to fear. You're strong and you are powerful, with radiant vitality and confidence. Stand strong on the earth and take very good care of yourself. So all of this, it's in the blessing. So it's your strength. You feel a lot stronger. You feel a lot more alive. You feel your life force flowing through you. You feel stable. You feel grounded. You feel supported. You feel that everything's been taken care of. This is the blessing that is here for you. And this is the new cycle, the energy of the new cycle that wants to open up for you. So whenever this energy peeks through, be grateful for it, embrace it, and also know that this new cycle for you is a cycle that is based on that energy. If you are willing to perceive it like that, of course, always. But it will feel a lot less difficult, a lot less limited. There is a lot of limitation here. In your energy where you come from, the cycle that wants to close out, which is for most of us a lot of limitation, but for you it's coming through extra here, this limitation of I want to change, it's clear now, enough, I want to act, I want to plan ahead, I want to go, but I can't, I feel limited. So for you, that it's very possible that your Pluto or your Capricorn is in the first house, your house of action, your house of drive. But it depends. I'm not gonna put a house on there because it depends on all your other planets also, whatever aspects are there. But there is this very strong energy with you of I want to plan ahead, I want to move, I want to act. But the mind also, that is also a big one for you. There is something, your mind that was taking up a lot of space into fears, into worries, into to worst case scenarios related to vitality, related to safety, related to security. A lot of mind activity there, a lot of illusions created by the mind there, which is now also, this wants to close out. This energy wants to be cleared out. And what can you do? What is the best way for you to support this whole process? Is to know what is closing out and to know what is the base of this new energy that wants to come in for you. The spider, you see? Grandmother spider, which is the creator of your own reality. How do we choose to perceive this? How do you choose to create your new reality, which is your beliefs, your thoughts, your perception upon everything? And what I also feel here with the spider is as a guidance for you through the next 3 months, the next months, is be aware to don't get trapped in your own web of thoughts. When they show up in the form of the Nine of Swords energy, in the form of fears and worries and too much thoughts, disconnect yourself from it and change them with thoughts of truth, which is, it's all created. It's a web created by my own mind. It's not true. The truth also here is this cycle is closing out. I'm saying goodbye to it. I acknowledge myself for how far I've come, and I am fully open to invite in this new energy. So stay on top of your web here. Don't get trapped in your web of thoughts. Stay as clear as possible. Stay as centered as possible. And whenever you slip, whenever you get trapped into the web of thoughts, pull yourself out there and forgive yourself. And again, know what is ending and what wants to open up for you. And also for you, pile 2, at all times, connect. Connect to God, Source, Spirit, to your guidance, whatever you connect to. Because you don't have to do this alone. And the more you connect with that something higher than yourself, the more you will feel supported and the more you will feel at peace throughout this process. Okay, my dear beautiful pile 2, this is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope this was helpful, and I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one. Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Whoever chose pile 3, I have a message for you. So pile 3, we're gonna look here. What energy wants to close out for you and what energy wants to... What is the energy of this new that wants to align with you, that wants to begin for you? The energy that wants to close out is the King of Cups. Excuse me. The energy that wants to, the new energy that wants to align with you is the energy of the Three of Pentacles. The energy that wants to close out and the energy that wants to align with you, the energy of the new cycle. The main thing that I feel in here for you, pile 3, is what wants to close out is the healer, but in a sense of having to heal yourself. This, it is for all of us, but it comes through very strong in your pile here. The karmic cycles, long karmic cycles that want to close out, or a long karmic cycle that wants to close out, and a cycle that mainly felt for you like a lot of work to do, a lot of healing work to do on yourself, a lot of stuff to work through, coming into the whole path that you have walked for yourself to come into a place of feeling in the energy of the King of Cups, which is a very mature energy according to feelings. So all the work that you have been doing, the wounded healer, right? The Chiron energy here. All the work that you have been doing to come to a place of healing within yourself. And we never stop. It's as long as we are incarnated in this human experience, we keep on healing. But this feels like a very long period of dark night of the soul, working through a lot of stuff, facing a lot of things, healing inner wounds. And what wants to close out is that feeling, the experience of so much work needs to be done here, so much stuff needs to be faced here. And the moment that this cycle closes out for you, you will feel yourself in the position of the King of Cups, which is the one that feels healthy, the one that feels in touch with its feelings. So a lot of work has been done here, pile 3. And what the energy of this new that wants to start for you here is the Three of Pentacles. And the main energy of the Three of Pentacles is an energy of working together, cooperation. And in this deck, this feels so abundant. This feels like health again. So a healthy cycle wants to start here for you. A cycle where you also feel that you can reap your rewards, that you can pick the fruits of all the work that you have been doing, all the work that you did. And this is the base where before, the cycle that wants to close out is this cycle where you were pulling out everything that was toxic, pulling out everything that was sick, pulling out everything that didn't belong there. You were nurturing yourself, nourishing the ground, planting seeds, watering the ground, taking care of your garden. And now this new cycle, the base energy of that is an energy where the fruits are growing. You can pick the fruits, and from there you can step into a very different experience, a very different cycle of your life here. There is a lot of light that is coming through also here for you. And that's what I feel here with this King of Cups energy. The cycle that wants to close out is a lot of darkness has been faced. And where you are now, or the new cycle that wants to begin for you, is a cycle where there is a lot of light in all aspects, in all areas, and also you feel so much more light from everything that's been forgiven, released, let go of, surrendered. A lot of wisdom gained also here, or a lot of access to wisdom gained here. A strong cycle here that is closing out for you. And I feel it's for all of us, but for you, pile 3, it feels like it's the most significant up until the piles that I did. I don't know if there will be a fourth pile. I will see after this one. But from the 3 piles that came through already, this one feels the biggest. The biggest and the... what is the word for that? There is a very clear ending here. Something is really done. And again, that is for all of us, but it comes through different here for you. Your experience of having to work on yourself will change in an experience of being able to benefit from all that you did before. The Garden of Eden. You have nourished your own garden and it's now blossoming. It's in full blossom here. Or the fruits are on the trees. The fruits are on the garden. The rewards are here. And this is the base of your new cycle. So from there, the sky is the limit. There is no limit. From there, everything is possible here. But good job, pile 3. Good job. Very well done. A lot of generational trauma also cleared out here. Um, a lot of releasing has happened here. A lot of happy and grateful ancestors here smiling at you, applauding you, acknowledging you, and being very grateful for setting them free. Very beautiful energy. Okay, pile 3, let's see here for you. During the next months, which is the ending of this, it is the closing out of. What is there that might show up for you that still feels like a test or that still feels challenging? You know what to do with whatever shows up, but it's very possible that during these next months, going back all the way to 2008, but even further, past life stuff, childhood stuff, it's possible that situations still rise or certain feelings still rise that you have worked through already. And it's showing up for you mainly to show you how far you've come and to show you how different you are now and how different you handle these situations. And if you still go in there, how fast do you come back to center? Where it's about acknowledging yourself and knowing that this is ending out, this is closing out, and acknowledging yourself like your ancestors are coming through here and applauding you, acknowledging you, and The invitation in here for you is to look at that, look at these situations, and tap yourself on the back, acknowledge yourself, honor yourself in how far you've come, in all the work that has been done here. What might still feel like a test, what might still trigger you here? Blame and success. Abundance and envy also showing up here. So for you, pile 3, what might show up here in the next months that still might feel like a test, like an old energy that still peaks up, is connected to envy, blame, success, others that you perceive as being more successful than you, certain blame that you still put onto yourself or upon others or upon certain situations. This might trigger you. Again, the invitation in there is to see it for what it is and to see that any guilt, any blame, any shame is not something that wants to come with you. It's something that wants to be closed out. So also with the success here next to it, it's about seeing how far you've come and then seeing your own success in there, seeing your own victory ride according um, according and seeing how far you've come. So seeing that is the success that you can see in there. If you do get trapped into blame towards self or towards others or towards any external situation, just catch yourself and forgive yourself. Catch yourself and forgive yourself. Don't blame yourself. How fast do we get back to center? It's not about being perfect. It's about forgiveness here. And also for you, knowing that whatever shows up here that is challenging during the next months, that feels like an old energy, know that it is closing out. Take that knowingness with you. Wherever you go, whatever situation, whatever you feel, whatever you experience. And be aware of blame in whatever form this may play out. I want to dive a little bit deeper in there in how exactly this can play out for you. What I also feel in here, this is a very specific situation. Excuse me. What I also feel in here is someone that has made themselves successful how to say that? Someone has made themselves successful through your efforts. And again, this is a very specific situation, but I feel this is relevant for some here. That someone has used whatever you gave, whatever you offered, and someone has used that for their own success. And a similar situation might show up, or this specific person might show up, and the invitation in there is to also forgive that situation. This is not something that you want to carry with you. This is not a backpack that you want to carry with you into that new life. the Empress, the Two of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. According to this challenging situation, or whatever feels like a test. The envy, it was already there, yes, and I feel that also in here with the Empress and the Two of Pentacles. This is like you are looking at others, or you are looking at situations outside of yourself, and there is a sense of envy in there. There is a sense of jealousy. Why are they more successful than me? And with the Knight of Swords, this is racing thoughts according. So your mind is trying to fool you into an old way of thinking, into an old mindset that also wants to close out here. So whatever this is, it feels for most of you this is comparison with something in your external world, something outside of you. Related to success, related to money, related to resources. But the invitation in here also is to forgive that situation, also forgive that situation, and to also know that it's the mind, that tries to trick you into an old way of thinking, which is not, it's not you anymore. But you might get trapped in there. So when that happens, do your utmost best to recognize it, catch yourself, pull yourself out of there, and forgive. Forgive the situation. And also put the thought of truth there, that this situation is ending out. The knowing that this situation is ending out. This energy is ending out for you. Let me clarify here this Knight of Swords, but it's the racing mind here for you. Thoughts, certain thoughts. You might be confronted with a way of thinking, or your thoughts that take you on a trip, and then you come out of it, and then you realize like, wow, it's been ages. For example, it's been ages that I thought like that. It's been ages that I allowed my mind to fool me in that way. It's been ages, or it's been a while that my thoughts took me on such a journey. So when you get out of that, look at that also, and then again, see how far you've come. And forgive it, see how far you've come, and acknowledge yourself. And know that it's ending out. This Knight of Swords here, yeah, the sun. This is an illumination from a way of thinking, an illumination of your mind activity, racing thoughts, never-ending thoughts. This it's going to be very illuminated for you here. So whatever feels challenging, it also ends with the sun, which is the realization, the illumination of it. And there it's to enhance your closing out, is where you can see that, where you can see your growth, and where you acknowledge yourself. Again, like your ancestors are applauding you and are being grateful for the freedom that you offered yourself, that you offered them, what you have freed yourself from. This will become very, very clear for you here in the next months. Okay, pile tree, let's see the blessings for you in the next months. What is the blessing or blessings here for you? Thank you. Celestial assistance. Beautiful. An awakening also for you here. Enlightenment, angelic messages, and guidance. I want to read this for you also. Very beautiful energy. And again, this light that is coming through here for you. Awakening also. Ancient knowledge, memories, and connection. This ancient energy, this ancient wisdom that is coming through again. And also the full rebirth here. You are awakening into more of yourself from out of a very balanced state of feeling, which is again this King of Cups that is here. A freedom also. But this light, so much light coming through for you, poetry. Very beautiful. White light also. A lot of divine guidance for you. A lot of gratitude. And what you have been doing here, File 3, it goes so much further than you can imagine, really. And what I feel here is that you will become more and more aware of the impact, the ripples that all your work have created. The divine is stepping in here also to show you, to show you or to let you experience the impact of the choices that you made, the impact of all your healing work. And again, this gratitude, there is so much gratitude coming through here. A lot of gratitude, which is all beings around you, but it's also you. You, with the invitation here in the next months to always come back into a state of gratitude, but also this new energy where you are, that wants to open up for you, is an energy where you're gonna feel so grateful. Celestial assistance. Celestial assistance resonates to divine messages. Receiving answers to your questions from the celestial messengers comes in many forms. It is with an open heart and mind that pure answers can fully be seen, felt, and heard from the deepest core of the soul. Angel guidance can be found in the smallest flower, the tallest tree, animal friends, and especially as messages from fellow human beings. This shimmering ray creates a bridge for the beauty and purity of loving angelic messages of light. You are never alone, not ever. Angels are trying to communicate with you. Are you listening? Be open and receptive. Listen to the guidance that is coming through your intuitive senses. The celestial angels are responding to your request for assistance. Look for signs to answer your questions. It may be time for an upgrade to aid you in your spiritual enlightenment. And that's it here, because it's the energy of the blessing that is coming through here. It's the blessing of you never feeling alone. You feel very supported. You are receiving a lot of guidance. You are hearing it. You are receiving it. Doesn't have to be hearing, but you are receiving the guidance in your unique way. You are very in tune with your inner GPS. Your intuitive senses are on fire. You feel responded by when you reach out to your guidance. You receive a lot of signs, and you are receiving an upgrade. You are receiving an upgrade in your spiritual enlightenment. So the guidance that is throughout this cycle that is ending out, the guidance that was always there and that you have grown into this relationship, this very intimate relationship with your guidance. You have grown exponentially in there. And in this new cycle and in the blessing also, what is coming through already, it's going to peak through in the next months up until it comes to full blossoming, is where this connection that has been growing, this very intimate connection between you and your guidance, where it has been growing through this period that has been closing out, now it's going to be of a completely new level also. It's also going to be a base that is always there with you. While in the period that is closing out now, you had this searching for and this building the relationship with, which was always there, but remembering and opening yourself and clearing out all the baggage and all the garbage and all the stuff that was in between the pure guidance that was coming through. You have been clearing that out, and now this new cycle of yours is one where the guidance is received very easily in your base energy, and from there a new cycle begins. But this is integrated, it's with you now. So that is a big blessing that is in here for you, which is a very beautiful energy. And I hear, with us on your side, you can handle anything. So also that where in the cycle that is closing out, there were many periods where you felt very alone, where you felt unsupported, even though your guidance was always there. But your experience was a lot of times one of loneliness. And this is very different now. You're going to feel at all times very supported. Doesn't mean you slip sometimes or you forget that, but you very naturally come back to you. It's integrated. And there you directly feel feel and experience the support that is always there for you. And that is also helping you in a very different way now. Because your mission from this point on is different. Again, it's closing out, it's ending, it's done. So you're going to start something, you're going to start a new journey here. And your connection with your guidance, with the divine, is also from a next level. And also it's possible that also new guides will come in for you, that are related to the new journey that you are about to embark on. So a very, very beautiful energy for you, Paltry. Very beautiful. And I have to say it one more time. Very well done. Thank you. Thank you for everything that you have done. And now enjoy and pick the fruits and travel light on your new journey here. One more here for you. The guidance. The dragonfly. This is extra guidance to navigate you through the next months. And the dragonfly, it's a very interesting creature. It's a very beautiful spirit to work with also. They are very connected with light. They are bending light. They are creating colors also. There is also, it's air. It's a lot of air energy. They move very swiftly also, very quickly. So as a guidance, as a first guidance in here is again this confirmation of, or this invitation of, whenever your mind goes in overdrive, this Knight of Swords energy, whenever your mind tries to take you on a trip, see it for what it is. See it for what it is and know that it is closing out. And on the other side, trust in your light and let your light shine. Your light, the divine light, and you being an you being a vessel to reflect the light from the divine. You are receiving the light from the divine and you are reflecting that into the world. And it creates miracles. Be open also. There is an energy of wonder. There is an energy of being in awe, of being amazed. Stay open also for that. The moments that it feels difficult, stay open for the wonder. Remember yourself that you are a miracle, reflecting the divine light. Receiving the divine light. But there is also something with, because it's your light, you are shining your light and it's your connection with the divine that is one. It's the same light that you are shining into the illusion. But there is also something here with the reflection of. It's the reflection of that creates the miracles. It's your own light. Ah, that's beautiful. It's your own light. By shining your own light, by allowing your light to shine, that same light, divine light within you to shine, you will see in your outside world the reflection of miracles because of the light that you shine outwards. Miracles will be reflected back to you because you are a miracle and you are also, you have purified yourself into the consciousness where you understand that you are a miracle. And that shift in consciousness now allows for your outside world to reflect the miracles back to you. The angels also, they see the wings here. That is also an experience here, that the gratitude is coming through very strongly. Also the gratitude for the miracles that you will see projected back to you, that you will see appear in front of you, but it's a projection, it's a reflection of you, of your own consciousness. But you will also feel like you can use your wings again. You have refound your own wings and you are now able to use them again. You can fly again, feeling light, feeling flexible, embodying the miracle that you are. Okay, my dear beautiful pile tree, this is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope this was helpful, and I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one.